In this video, I'm speaking to you about how semen retention magnetically draws women into your life and aligns you with the universe. Now, the reason why this happens is because energetically, you have to realize what life is. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. So when and your seminal fluid is energy itself because it's literally capable enough to help you create a human life force. So anything is energy. So when you retain it, when you finally retain it, that energy is going to has to go somewhere, and it's usually going to reabsorb in your body. It's usually going to make you a heightened version of yourself. Heightened version of yourself. It's reabsorbing your body, and you're probably going to feel more present. Probably going to feel more ambitious. Probably going to feel more masculine. Probably going to have more testosterone, and then subconsciously you're going to be attracting women. I have literally seen this before. This has happened many times, especially when you're on a real streak, not some BS streak, but an actual streak. When you're in an actual streak, right? When you're on an actual streak, what happens is this energy that you have literally builds up, and now what starts to happen is you're in a heightened version, meaning that energy literally starts to focus on specific things. So literally everything that you do is heightened. Everything that you do has this heightened awareness, heightened state, regardless. Maybe if you're interacting with a woman, maybe if you're at the gym, you can notice your gym is probably going to go higher. If you're interacting with a woman, she's probably going to feel you more of a subconscious. She's going to feel that you're higher value because you have this aura about you that's unspeakable. You can't really, it's not tangible, but it definitely is something that women and even men can pick up on energetically. This whole thing is about energy. So it magnetically draws women into your life because you finally have this, you have the seed, you have this aura, and now you're more ambitious, you're probably smarter, you're probably more intuitive, you probably have more higher empathy, you can probably feel people on a higher conscious level. You also realize that your vibrations literally increasing, meaning even like children around you probably like you a little bit more because they feel that you have authentic energy. You can literally feel the people that you just your energy repels them. Their energy repels you because it's icky. It's not vibrant. It's not authentic. What I'm trying to tell you is about authenticity, authentic energy. When you have authentic energy, and usually when I talk about little children and I talk about pets because their energy isn't biased. Little children are the most unbiased people because they just are who they are. Now, usually when people start to grow up, trauma happens, scolding, stuff like that, and they change and morph into a specific person based off the experiences that they receive. But usually when they're little, they're the most vibrant, authentic, and you can literally tell if your energy is good enough, your energy is authentic based off how they treat you. If they treat you with open arms, usually little kids treat me like with open arms and stuff like that. Also when it comes to pets and animals, a lot of them are super open, because you have authentic good energy. People are going to pick up on that, and like I said, all this comes from an energetic standpoint. The better energy you have, the more opportunities are going to align with you because you're actually doing things that are authentic. You're becoming literally an authentic person. It's literally just what it is. So, retain the gain, but for lust, retain to gain. So this is really what it is. You have to channel this energy into production. Men have to produce. You have to produce as a man, but this is very good. This is a starting point. If you feel as though you're in a slump or you're depressed, you have to look at your habits. You have to look at what you do on a day-to-day basis. You have to look at how much screen time you get. You have to look at how much time you spend outside, spend with people, get sunlight, stuff like that. It's probably going to be an indicator of how happy you are. A lot of the people are depressed because when they look at the things that they do on a day-to-day basis, of course they're going to be a little bit depressed because humans are made to be social. Humans are made to interact with other people and stuff like that. Humans are meant to be outside. When you're getting this vitamin D deficiency, it's really gonna scold you, and it's literally gonna creep into other areas of your life. There's some people who have this very bright aura about them. They're just super enthusiastic. They're super happy, and usually that's what helps them go far. Then there's other people who are very cynical, and you can feel as they have this like very dark aura about them. That's why you might see them do things that are to other people known as ridiculous, because they have this aura that's super dark about them, because they haven't checked out all the aspects of their life. They're doing 2/3 of what they need to do. Mind, body, and soul. You have to live for all of them. You can't just be neglecting one area and then trying to overcompensate in one area. You have to fill up every box, and you're going to do this because you're literally a soul. Once you do this, your soul's going to be happier. Because your soul's happier, things are going to be better for you. So this is what it really comes down to. You're going to magnetically draw them into your life because you have this very masculine, authentic, vibrant energy about you that women are attracted to. You're going to draw opportunities into your life. You're going to align with the world. You're going to see opportunities, synchronicities open up for you, because you're just who you are. And this is the beautiful part. Once you literally just become who you are, then everything lines up with you. It's always the people who are shortcutting, not doing the real dirty work, not really doing the real authentic work, that usually is the reason why things never really add up to how they want it to, because they're not authentic and they're not living from an authentic place. You have to live from an authentic place. You can't just think that you can sugarcoat things, and then energy never lies. There's one time, if you relapsed recently, check out your interaction with them. They might be a little bit duller. If you haven't really relapsed recently, and been on retention, no FAP and stuff like that, you're probably going to be natural, just alpha, just because that's naturally who you see. That's naturally who you are. But society and everything else has literally succumbed you into a version that literally isn't actually you. This is what you have to realize. You have to realize your truth. Once you realize your truth, things are going to be better for you. You're gonna get opportunities. You're gonna get breaks. You're gonna get woman attraction. You're gonna get everything that you truly are meant to have and be. This is a beautiful thing, because this was already a gift that was given to you from birth. But society and different things literally have, every single day you pay attention to the subconscious stuff, this fear and doubt and everything. Literally, it's going to literally succumb you into the person that you're not supposed to be. So, with that being said, click that link in the description down below if you want to get free self-improvement, some self-improvement one-on-one calls, stuff like that, with your journey and stuff like that. Calls in the group, starting out brand new. We'll see you in the next one.